OMG, and welcome back to Legal Beauty's Glam Courtroom, where today we have a very exciting video of a Paris Hilton makeup review. So I went to my local Marshalls near my mom's house in Torrance at Del Llama Mall, and to my surprise, they had a bunch of Paris Hilton makeup. Sponges, bronzers, mascaras, eyebrow stuff, and I wanted to try it all out. Here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like and what we're going to get into this video about. Her packaging is dope. So I really wanted to create this video to see if Paris Hilton makeup is guilty of being worthy of your dollars, if it's something you should invest in. The prices on these were relatively low, like relatively low. And I just want to dive in and let you guys know if I thought that they were guilty of being worthy of your dollars. I'm wearing it right now, but I can't tell you guys my decision until you get to the very end of the video. But yes, this is going to be an exciting video because I have seen her makeup surfacing on YouTube. I've seen a couple of people like Rich Lux, who is obsessed with Paris Hilton, demonstrate her makeup, but I wanted to try it for myself to see if it can maybe compete with all these other brands out there. So little pink lipstick in honor of the Miss Paris Hilton, and a girl went blonde, so I had to do like the sandy blonde look that, you know, is just so pretty. But anyways, if you want to go ahead and see if this Paris Hilton makeup is guilty of being worthy of your dollars, and go ahead and continue watching. But before you do, make sure you subscribe to your girl Legal Beauty so you could stay in tune with me on what I decide to do for grad school, and so that you can keep up with all things beauty with me the way that I love to keep up with all things beauty. So anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give it a like, comment down below at the end of what you think as well, and let's go ahead and get this court case of Legal Beauty versus Paris Hilton makeup started. Okie dokie, so let's get started with this Paris Hilton makeup. So here is the bag from Marshalls. I went to the Marshalls in Torrance, Del Llama. I'm looking crazy. I'm looking like a jacked up Paris Hilton, but we'll get past that. So let's start to show you guys the products that I did find there. So the first thing that I have right here is her sponges, and you can see there's a big black one and then there's a big pink one. It's just called a 2-piece beauty sponge, and it says get your quick beauty fix with this all-in-one beauty sponge. It effortlessly applies cream concealers, cream blushes, and foundations without creasing into fine lines. And there's actually directions on here. Dip the sponge into your foundation or concealer and apply to the face using a stippling motion, lightly dabbing the product to blend. Use the rounded end to cover large areas of the face and the pointed end to apply in tight crevices and corners. Beauty tip for the sponge. Wet the sponge first with water and squeeze out excess water. A damp sponge will help use less product and also apply it more seamlessly. So we obviously know that with like beauty blenders and whatever sponges you guys use at the store. So it's really exciting. These look like they're the size, not actually of a beauty blender. They're pretty big. So I wonder how big they get once you spray water onto them. Next right here, I have 2 mascara sets. Oh, and I didn't even go over pricing. Oh my God. So this one, 2 sponges right here for $4.99. Beautiful, beautiful packaging, all lace. I really like this packaging. Like if these products like nail it, I feel like Paris Hilton can just like wipe out all these makeup bitches and just make a comeback, especially in the beauty community, because she kind of just like fell off, and now we just know her as like this mood of being like a drunk girl, and the way she dances is like a mood, you know? But anyways, here is some mascaras. So I got the 2 sets, this one for $4 and then this one right here for $4.99. So $4 for this 3 set, $4.99 for this 3 set. They both come with the white and then the gold and then the black. So this one right here says it's for active, thicker, fuller, and longer lashes with Paris Hilton 3-piece mascara kit. You won't have to worry about it flaking. Our formula conditions your lashes to nourish and protect while beautifying. So basically you apply 1 to 2 coats on the lashes, working from the base to the tip. So you want to first put in the white one, then the gold one, and I guess then the black one for maximum volume. Same thing with this one. It doesn't look like these are much different. This one just says lengthening, and this just says mascara kit. So we're gonna try one on each eye. Again, if these are pretty dope, then the pricing for it is really, really good. I mean, I did get them at Marshalls. I don't see any original price. Oh, compare at $7. $7, not bad. There's a couple drugstore products for like $7 with mascaras. Then right here, we have the All About the Brow brow kit right here. This one right here was $5.99. It says create perfect brows with the Paris Hilton brow kit. It is loaded with everything you need to fill and set brows. Whether you're new to it or an experienced brow groomer, you can create natural looking brows. So it contains a brow gel, a duo brow highlighter, and of course the brow powder. So I'm pretty excited to try this. Looks like it has a spoolie as well. I don't know how good this is gonna be. I'm really picky with my brow products. I either use Anastasia or Benefit Cosmetics. So for $5.99 for all these products, not freaking bad, not freaking bad. Same beautiful packaging. This mascara one's a little bit different, has more of like a lace collar looking one. It looks like her standard packaging though is the black with the gold, black and gold with lace, and that's really beautiful. Really, really pretty packaging. I haven't seen pretty packaging like this on makeup in a while. I feel like everyone either has holographic or just like these multicolored ones, but this is actually really, really pretty. And then the last thing that I have right here from Marshalls is her contouring set for $6.99. This looks beautiful. Look at it. It's just like, it's freaking Paris, man. Like, I miss Paris Hilton being out there. Like, she was like the original girl. Like, she was that girl. But anyways, so you open it up right here, and this, I like almost screamed. My sister found this in Marshalls, and I begged her if I could keep it, if I could buy it. And Raquel, thank you so much for letting me, because I told her I wanted to do a video on these products. I'm like, dude, these are such good pricing, and it's freaking Paris Hilton. Like, when I think of Paris Hilton, I think back to when I was in middle school and I wore her black and pink perfume, and I would put her magazine cutouts on the front page of my binder. And I was just like obsessed with Paris Hilton. Then of course, you know, we have all these other people in entertainment that took over, but it's really exciting to see that she has products, and I really hope that they go great, because again, I feel like if these products just like nail it, Paris Hilton can really enter the beauty game, and I feel like I could see her in Sephora and Ulta if these really, really knock it out of the water, you know? But right here, it's really cool. It looks like you have a light powder, 2 different bronzers, some highlights, and some blush, and it actually gives you some instructions right here on how to contour your nose, cheeks, and jawline, which is pretty much, you know, up to your preference on how you do it. But I feel like this packaging is just sickening. Like, eventually when I get a makeup shelf, like, I'm gonna put this, even if it's good or bad, and just like, dude, that's freaking Paris, like, Paris. But let's go ahead and get right into the video, and let's get started with testing out these Paris Hilton products, and hopefully they're like hot. You know, remember she should say that's hot. It's hot. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get into these products. So I have you guys zoomed in because we're gonna start off with the eyebrows. Now with the eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this kit, but real quick, I went ahead and I wet the sponge, and it kind of like deformed. Like, I don't know, like you see that? It kind of just looks like a whole lot of crazy, but let's get into the brows. Ooh, so here's a better look at the brows. I forgot that this flaps open and there's like a step-by-step, and it tells you brush the brow gel over your eyebrows in the direction obviously that you want. And then there's the highlighter pencil, eyebrow pencil, and spoolie, and the brow powder. So we're gonna try all of these products right here to the best of my abilities. So I'm just undoing it. I feel sad taking out the packaging just because it's like so pretty. I might end up just saving it just because I love that like black lace. Like, I think that is just so beautiful. So first thing I'm gonna take out is this right here, which is the pencil for the spoolie, just because I wanna brush away my eyebrows. I am not a fan of brow powder, so should I use it? Should I not? For the sake of this video, I probably should. We're just gonna go ahead and spoolie these out. You know what, I'm gonna put this hair behind because it's driving me nuts. Don't mind if you see my crazy hair extensions, but I'm looking crazy right now. So I went ahead and I grabbed just a Morphe brush. It has like, you know, obviously like the curved angles, because I'm gonna try out the brow powder. Just typically not a fan of brow powder. If you saw my review on the Benefit Cosmetics, like bomb ass brows inspired by Desi Perkins, you'll see that I hated the brow powder. It just doesn't do anything for me, but this is what it looks like right here. It almost looks like a little eyeshadow, and it says brow powder with Paris Hilton's logo. So we're just gonna lightly tap into it, and I think I'm gonna start off with this brow right here just so you guys get a better view. Oh, well, that's pretty. That's actually giving it like a tint. Hope you guys can pick it up off camera. I'm not gonna put too much brow powder. I'm just gonna kind of like get the shape of my brow going. Because my brows are horrendous. Like they're missing just so much hair and everything. I know, like I look crazy right now too, but whatever. So left brow versus right brow with the powder. Looks decent. So let's just do the other brow real quick. I feel like powder is pretty much just like to get the shape. Not bad, but would I use the brow powder again? Probably not, just because again, I'm just not a fan of brow powder. It is really hot in here, so excuse me. I'm gonna go turn on my air conditioning. I'll try and blur it out, but it's freaking hot. So sorry if you can hear the air, but girl's just baking right now, like baking. So next is, let's see, what should we use next? Ooh. So this is what the pencil looks like, but then there's also, there's also this one right here, which is like another like pencil. This looks like someone tried to use it. So I think I'm just gonna skip out on that part. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this, which is the pencil. It looks very much so like the Benefit Cosmetics one. It looks like, I wanna say the Goof Proof one. I'm gonna go ahead and just start to carve out my eyebrows, kind of lower just a little bit so the product doesn't like snap off, but let's give it a whirl. Okay, so first off, very creamy. Almost feels like a crayon. Ooh, it's really waxy. I don't know if I like that. Ooh, I don't know about this. I really don't know. Okay, so it's hard to manipulate the product to my liking. It's very waxy, almost tacky, like an eyelash glue, where it's like kind of cementing my hairs down rather than just giving them color. Oh Lord, this might not be good. So far, not so good, Paris. What's going on here? I know, bro, your eyebrows don't look like this. I know you ain't walking around saying that's hot with this formula on your brows. Oof. Mind you, I did not put anything on my brows before starting. I mean, it looks thick, it looks decent, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow and we'll just continue to see like what this ends up turning out like. Okay, so brows are done. Well, not done, but product is on and I'm not like liking it, but I'm not loving it, but I don't hate it. It's kind of waxy. I feel like I would maybe use this on like a day where I'm not going anywhere and I just want to have some makeup on so I just don't feel ugly sitting on my couch, but I don't know. Okay, let's move over to the highlight. This one you apply right underneath your brow bone. It kind of just like conceals and highlights any hairs. This definitely feels like a crayon. This is so waxy. Holy cow. Come on, let's make it work. Oh, buddy. Okay. Let's go ahead and blend this out. I could definitely say I do not like this so far. I don't like this highlight. It looks pretty on camera. Like right now the light and everything is picking it up pretty nice. But in person, like, let me close up. It just looks very crayon-y. very, very crayon-y. And I feel like it's not highlighting. I feel like it's the exact color of my skin. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what like my preference is. I'm not even gonna use it for above my eyebrow. I'm gonna end up using my Shape Tape just to like comb it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to that real quick. Okay, so the only thing that sucks, like even using my Shape Tape, is right here. Like I can't get like a very straight line because the product is so waxy from the pencil. It kind of just creates like a bushy effect. I don't know if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna apply the eyebrow gel like I normally do towards the end because I'm going to do a full face, not the whole full face on camera because we're gonna be here too long for that. But at the end, so we'll see how the eyebrow gel holds up. But as far as this highlighter and the brow pencil, not looking too hot right now, but I mean, we'll see when we put the final look together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some makeup onto these crazy ass looking eyes, and then we're gonna move over to foundation with the sponge. So BRB. So next is foundation, and lately I've been a huge fan of color correcting lately. I picked this up from Elf Cosmetics from Rite Aid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this here and just cover up my ugly ass face right now. So we're gonna see if this sponge is up to par. Perfect, so now that I look like a tangerine mess, I'm gonna spray my face just to make it a little bit easier to blend. Oh, that's so good because it's so freaking hot right now. Okay, so we're gonna take this damp brush and just brush Paris Hilton sponge and then just like pat this in and test out how it really blends in there. Blending all right. There's a lot of product on the sponge. I chose the pink one today because I think it's easier to see the color on it rather than doing the black. So we'll see how much product gets absorbed by the sponge, which it looks like it's kind of taking off the product. Like here's this, let's see. There's that much product on my hand. So whatever, so we'll just move on to foundation, see how that goes. Now it says to pour the foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is, oh my god, like the best foundation if you are like me and you have like bipolar skin where your skin can't decide if it wants to be oily, if it wants to be dry. During the winter I went through the phase of dry, and now I'm back to like oily. So this foundation, I think it's like $7 at Rite Aid, and they usually have like the buy one get one 40% off. Oh my god, I'm like running out. I have two other bottles though. I just want to get the use out of this one. Okay, so this one looks empty. Let me go get my other foundation. So I have another one right here. This one is a little bit of a different color. I bought like 3 different shades to see like which one would match me. Ooh, it comes out really fast. That's something that sucks about this foundation, is that there's no like pump or anything, so you can't really control how it comes out. But let's start to apply to the face. I don't know how these boomers do it, like their hair in their face, like so many anxiety. I feel like I'm gonna be like, now I already primed my face with Cover FX Blurring Primer because I have pores of a mother. It feels really soft on my skin. I'm doing the stippling, patting. There is a lot of product on the sponge, but there's always a lot of product on the sponge. It feels really soft. The sponge does not feel hard. It feels actually pretty good. Let's get the chins. Let's move on to the forehead. I like the point right here because it's easy to get right here, especially if you ladies like to wear wigs. This little point is gonna make it easier so you'll get it in like whatever that lace or whatever that is. Just bring it down the middle. a little bit. Let's cover up this orange as much as we can. We're gonna go back in with concealer and apply it over the foundation. Now let's bring it down. Gotta match. I need a tan. I'm looking like a pale bitch. Okay, we're gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. I'm running the F out. We're gonna use fair because I am fair right now. Like, fair. Oh my God, I feel like I'm running out of all my products and I'm too cheap to go purchase all this again. Let me turn this way, kind of face it away. Whoa, and we're ready. Not even. Let's spray the face again. Feels so good. It's so hot in here. Okay, let's go back in. Let's go back to makeup war. Okay, I do like how it's blending out. I'm gonna use these sponges again, for sure. I'll probably go back to Marshall's and pick up, they had a bunch of them. They had like at least 3 to 4 of them left, but in everything else, like in the contour thing, the mascara things, I took all of it. And I like to bring this, the point really helps. Like it's pointy, like sponges usually have a point, but this right here has like a point, you know? And it really helps because that's how I get my eyes to go look like, you know, pushed up. This is the tricky part right here in between the brows. Let's take my brush and go in there because that is a little tricky. I don't like using sponges for the middle of my brows. I don't know how the gurus do it. They got like magic hands where they can like minimize the brush, but I cannot do that. So I'm just gonna use the same one I used to fix my eyebrows and just place it like so. And then just even out wherever I missed right here. Okay, so it blended out like a dream and I actually really like the sponge so far. There is a lot of product that it picks up. Like my whole hand is covered. Like I could literally cover up my hand. I mean, I guess that's normal for a sponge, but I'm gonna go ahead and set my face and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to mascara. Okay, so now that my face is like set with, I used a Pretty Vulgar translucent powder and I'm looking pretty patted down. It looks really, really good so far, the skin. We're gonna move on to the contour and highlight and then the mascara. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this bad girl right here, which is the contour. So what I'm going to do is obviously let's open her up. Let's see if she's worth the whole, oh my God, the whole $7 that I paid. Okay, so it looks like it just completely comes out of here. Oh my God, this is so freaking flimsy. Okay, put this, put this back in here. So shout, Gardner, like, do you mind? Let me close my window. So it comes with a really pretty Paris Hilton and it says contour brush. It feels pretty soft. I'm gonna go ahead and go in. I'm gonna try both of these. So I'm gonna first put this one on my jaw. Let me put this shit down. I'm trying to look all professional knowing damn well I can't hold this and put it on at the same time. So let's maybe front Helena. You're in the beauty courtroom. So what is it? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Okay, it's kind of giving me some warmth. Let's go in the cheeks. Okay. There ain't nothing going on here. Nothing. Like, it looks dusty. Oh my God, Paris, I had hopes, girl. Okay, let's move on to the darker part, the darker shade. Okay, I saw some color there. I seen it. It's a little bit on my chin. Makes my chin look smaller. Okay, there's a little bit of color. I don't like this brush. I feel like it's not picking up the product in the way that I would like, but whatever. I'm supposed to use it for this. And I shaved my face, so it's not like the product isn't going on because I got a hairy face. I thought on camera it looks bomb. In person, I'm like, All right, just a little bit of warmth. So I'm gonna use the other side of the brush and go back into the lighter contour shade first and see if it's gonna work better on the forehead, which looks like it's not. Barely anything there. Let's go back to the darker shade. Okay, I like the darker shade. The darker shade you can see, but it's a little powdery and a little dusty and musty and crusty. Let's contour the nose though. So let's go ahead. I like to use this like old ass brush right here. I don't know what style it is. I like to use this to contour. So I'm gonna use the lighter shade first because I don't want my nose to be jacked up because I am gonna wear this makeup for the rest of the day. Okay, so you can't see this. You can't see the line with the nose contour. We're gonna go in lightly into the darker shade. You can see a little bit more. Oh yeah, you can see it. But the texture is like so dusty. Like honestly, when I'm putting it on, you ever feel like you just have old makeup and you found it and like you're putting it on? That's what it feels like. It just feels like it's just very, very old. Like I don't know how long it's been sitting in these packages or if it's like makeup that didn't sell. Or if she like routinely comes out with makeup, I really don't know, but it just feels old, like old. I feel like I nailed my nose contour, like, So now we're gonna go into this lighter shade right here. So when I'm referring to the lighter and the darker, this is a lighter bronzer. It looks really pretty on camera, goes on really shitty in person. This one looks even prettier on camera, but goes on musty, crusty, and dusty in person. I'm gonna kind of like brush-a-roo off the bronzer because now I'm gonna take this light shade, and this is what I like to use to kind of like sweep away the harsh lines. I like to use like a lighter shade or a light powder. I typically use the Morphe Filter 3 powder when contouring because it doesn't like change the color of my skin. It just like helps get rid of like fine lines, which is like from contouring. This kind of brightens, not really. Okay, this feels dusty and musty and crusty too. And this is why I'm gonna do my eyebrow gel last because whatever falls on my face, I don't want it to dry into my eyebrows. Okay, so let's just kind of chisel, kind of add it here, add it there and everywhere. And I'm not liking this at all. I don't think it looks pretty. Lord Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna use the same brush. We're gonna go into this very, very pink shade right here for blush, and then I'm gonna use both of these as highlights. I'm gonna try this for inner corner and then put both of them on the cheeks and see what works. I mean, I like that she gives different shades. Like, okay, cool. She's including like, you know, medium skin and darker skin, and then the highlights you can tell like this is obviously for lighter skin, more medium to rich skin, and then this looks really pretty. This I feel like you could use as an eyeshadow. Looks super bomb. But let's see the quality right now before I talk too quick. So I'm just gonna lightly dust. It looks a little pigmented. You can see it. Oh, Paris. It's not going on. I feel like maybe it's this brush. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use my regular Luxie brush. Okay, it's giving it like again like a dusty pink. Can you see? Oh, Paris. Oh, Paris. I don't know, guys. On camera it looks good, but in person it's just, oh, it's not good. It's just not good. So, okay, we're gonna highlight the rest of the face towards the end, but we're gonna move on to the mascara portion, which better work. So first we're gonna start off with this one, which looks like it's the checkered one. We're gonna use this on the left side. So let's go ahead and open her up. Okay, so we're gonna open her up, and then again, it shows right here, really, really cool, curling, 24K and mega volume. So we're supposed to get some damn good lashes out of this. So let's start with the curling mascara, which is this white one right here. It reminds me of like those CoverGirl ones. It looks pretty. The packaging is nice. I gotta give it to her. Her packaging with the like theme of like the golds and the blacks and the whites and like the lace is sexy as fuck. Like sexy. You know, let me spray my face. Cause my face crinkles now. Bitch is getting old. Okay. Huh. This is black. This is black. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to add these. If you want gold mascara, it'll give you gold mascara. This is for curling, and then there's mega volume. I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna use the curling one on the left eye. We're not gonna use gold because I'm not going outside with gold eyelashes, please. I should zoom you guys in. Zoomarood, zoomarood. So you go ahead and you dip her in a little bit of excess. It's very curly. My eyelashes suck, so don't play. Oh, bitch. Oh, this makes me look like I'm not Elmo. Oh, like I have no lashes, but bitch, this looks pretty. Ooh. Okay, okay, you know what? So, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna use the 24K one just to see if I'm gonna put some black over this because I'm not, oh my God. I don't know. I don't want to go out with gold lashes. Oh, it doesn't even add that much gold. Okay, this is a waste. The gold is a waste. There's literally no gold coming off of here. So we're going to put this bitch to the side. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the other eyelash set, or the other mascara set for the bottom of my lashes, and I want to see how this one performs. This is the mega volume. So supposedly if you want mega volume, a little fat little brush right here. Let's see how she works. I really like the curling one so far. These are, oh my God, excuse me. These are lifting my lashes up really well. Okay, I really like her mascara. It just better not run the rest of the day. At least this set right here with the checkered. Like, it literally is giving me lashes. Like, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some fake lashes. I'm gonna be putting on the Baddie B Saucy lashes right here. Oh, these lashes are so beautiful. Saucy by Baddie B lashes. So they're a little wet right now, so we're gonna move on to the bottom lashes, and we're gonna take this package right here. This is to give it, I guess, some curling. Oh my God, am I confused again? One of them is curling, one of them is volumizing, and one of them is lengthening. So we'll use all of them. We'll just see how they all perform. So first, I'm gonna use the curling one on the left side, which is the one I did earlier for my top lash. I think these are the same except for, oh no, it looks a little bit different. It's not as curl. It looks like the exact same as like the previous mascaras, except they don't have the gold one. We're just gonna apply. Kind of scared to use the curling one on the bottom. Oh my God, I forgot to put eyeshadow underneath my eyes. We have to scratch this part. Okay, now we can resume the mascara part. Oh my God, don't you hate when you miss a step? Here. back to this part. It's kind of like clumpy. Ugh, I hate when I get it underneath. Yep, I've already gotten 3 spots underneath and on my saucy lashes. So underneath right here, I already got it on. So it is a little messy. Let's use a little bit of the rose gold one right here, which is the volumizing mascara. This one right here. A little bit more straight, easier to work with. This one's pretty, it's not as clumpy. I feel like it goes on like any regular light mascara. It's not giving me too much volume. I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the lengthening one. This guy right here, open it up. A little bit more straight too, more straight than the previous one. This one is giving me similar vibes to the curling one. Problem with the curling one is it goes on very, very clumpy. These go on more smooth and I'm not getting it underneath my eyes. So I would say I like this one better. Okay. Mascara is on. Okay, so what we're gonna do for highlight is we're gonna spritz the face. And then I'm also gonna spritz my brush. Oh, let's do brow gel first. Brow gel first. We almost forgot about the brow gel. Let's go ahead and gel these down. This almost looks like a lip gloss. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Ooh, the brow gel's pretty. Just clear, but it's really allowing me to get hair-like strokes. Like hair-like features, which I like. Ooh, okay. Brow gel's a good go. Okay, so we're gonna take my Morphe highlighting brush and I'm gonna wet it because I can already see that these highlights or this whole collection here is just going on super dusty. So I'm gonna pat on both of these and then just go ahead and apply. Ooh, okay. Ooh, maybe not okay. It's a little hard to work with. Let's go into the, I'm gonna go into the more bold one. Oh, okay. It's a little hard to work with because my brush I wet it, I think, too much. And then it's kind of like a dusty, but that looks really pretty on camera. Okay, highlight, come through, Paris. Come through for once in this video. Going back in with a little bit of gold. And we're gonna take the excess and put it here and then here. Just on the forehead. Cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna kind of just blend in right here just because it looks like very weird. It looks like a line. Now we're gonna do the inner corner, so I am gonna wet this little brush right here. And we're gonna do the middle one, the gold one, with a mix of the light one. Okay. It's all right on the inner corner. It's kind of dusty again. And now down the bridge of the nose, we're gonna use the lighter one, definitely not the darker one. I don't like how the contour came out. You can see like all of my pores right now, but hopefully this helps clean it up. Oh my god, my nose on camera looks crazy. It looks super blindy. There we go, that kind of like blurred out the pores. Nose looks snap, so I'm gonna put on some lip gloss and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the full face is done and I'm looking into my mirror, let me give you a recap of what I really feel about the Paris Hilton makeup. So let's go ahead and start with the eyebrows. Now, the eyebrow pencil was crappy just because it was very, very waxy, very gluey, very crayon-y. It's not something you can use every single day. The highlight pencil was awful. It was literally like it went on like old expired makeup. The brow gel, flawless. Like my eyebrows look so good. The gel really saved them and made them look alive. So I don't know if that's like the purpose of that pencil being so waxy and the combination of the gel going on that it made it feel better, but I wouldn't use that brow pencil again. I'm going to use the gel 100% for sure. And even if it's sold individually, I think it's a great idea to go ahead and purchase it. I don't know how much it would be if she did sell it by itself. Now let's go ahead and move on to the contour. This, I feel like I have a love-hate relationship because now that my makeup is settled in, the highlight, look at my nose and my cheeks. Oh my God, look at that. I would use the highlight again, 100% would use it again. However, when putting on these two, you have to heavily wet your brush just because they go on very, very dusty. Like right here, let me show you guys. It literally looks like dust. I mean, it looks, you could see the shine, the like iridescence of it, but it's very, very dusty. As for this pink right here, it went on awful. Like, I don't know why, even swatching it, like it goes on pretty bad. It looks iridescent. Maybe it'll go on better if you use your finger as an eyeshadow. These are a 100% no-go. I did not like these two bronzers at all. This one is decent. If I'm ever out of my Filter 3 powder from Morphe, I would tap into this, but these two never again. To contour my nose, it literally highlighted my pores. It looks like there's brown bronzer inside my pores, which made it look gross. The highlight kind of erased it off of my face, but yeah, the highlighters, yes, highlights look bomb right now. If she sold the highlighters, like look at that. If she sells them individually, I think it's worth it. Now the mascaras. The mascaras actually are Legal Beauty approved. I would say purchase them because you get the 3 different combinations. The curling one is great, volumizing, lengthening. All 3 of them were great. Just the curling one on my bottom lashes, I probably shouldn't have used the curling one on the bottom just because of how it's bent and how, you know, your bottom lashes are framed. It's not going to go on too well, but they are worth it. I think, what were they, like $4, whatever I had said in the beginning. Not too bad for 3 mascaras that originally retail at $7. Now the sponges. Now I have the sponge on my table and there's so much makeup from the sponge on my table. There is still tons of product on the sponge, but it's very, very soft. It felt so good on my face, and this point right here made it so easy to get into here and to where my hairline is. So is Paris Hilton's makeup line guilty of being worthy of your dollars? I would say it's like a hung jury, a split decision, because half her products were just terrible, but the other half were great. I would like to see Paris Hilton come out with more products just because I feel like if she maybe put a little bit more effort into her formula, she could totally compete against ColourPop and Morphe and all these other brands that are out there right now. But anyways, I really hope you guys liked this video. I've been meaning to film this video for a while. Go ahead and go into your local Marshalls and see if they have Paris Hilton makeup, and if they do, and if you have tried it, it'd be cool if you comment down below what you think of her makeup. Would you purchase it? Would you give it a try? Do you think it's guilty of being worthy of your dollars? I think it's also guilty of just being worthy of shelf space because it's really pretty packaging. So eventually I'm just gonna like position these around whenever I get a beauty room, a glam room, makeup room. These are definitely going to go as decorations because the packaging is just so pretty. So I'm going to keep everything as is in the packages. But anyways, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can follow me on my law school journey while I like to stay glamorized. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you comment down below, and don't forget to click the bell so you get post notifications of every time your girl Legal Beauty uploads a video. And yeah, again, just subscribe and order in the court. This Paris Hilton trial has adjourned. That's hot.